This Trane unit is flooding downstairs. So I came up here and the drain line is clear. I just reset the unit. I've been doing some stuff. I'm going backwards to show you. But I looked in here and I had cooling going, but I had no blower. And this is all full of water. So definitely there's water getting in there. Now the store said it's only happening at night. They're fine during the day, and then they come in the morning and there's a giant flood inside. So I want to go back in time. Right now I'm on a compressor lockout because the thermostat I got reset, so it's on a delay. But imagine cooling is running, because it was. My contactors were pulled in. My blower contactor was not. Listen. Hear that? So what I did was, again, I've got this put back together because I've spoiled the surprise. We go from green to common. I've got 24 volts. So the unit is calling to pull the contactor in. I check out the contactor, coil. I got no volts, so it's not my contactor. I chase the schematic back from this wire, 879, and it runs into this terminal. So I tested from there to common, all the way in, and I got, well, now I got it unhooked. I bet it didn't run. I got no volts. So, I'm not feeding to my contactor. So I pulled my contactor and I severed. Let me do this. Let's see, that one's there. I severed the green and the chatter stops. So it's something in the board about the green relay. So what I did was I pulled that, I created a new jumper, and watch this contactor when we power the contactor with the call for the thermostat, pulls in. One problem is the other. So what had happened was, these units run all day with no blower. The coil freezes solid. At night, it shuts down with the makeup unit shutting down, and you've got this angled sheet of ice that falls onto the floor, melts, floods the dining room. So I just need to wait and make sure that this board is going to reactivate cooling for me. If it doesn't see a call for green. And as long as the yellow is going to activate and run, and I'm going to get first stage cooling, we're done here. I don't need to, hang on, back to voltage, there we go. Yeah, we're not calling from the thermostat yet. So let me get downstairs and see what's up with that. Turn it back on, but yeah. No blower, sheet of ice. Ice turns into water at night when it turns off. This unit's gotta go. This is a 2006 Trane makeup air unit. It's just, she's done. She's done. I mean, you can look at the blower assembly. The whole thing needs a lot of love. Look in that blower assembly. Holy smokes. The coils, there we go. So yeah, the coils on this thing are, she's a beauty, ain't she? This is a location that we purchased. The equipment was all from 2006. The owner asked me when we, look at this one too. When we purchased this location, what are we gonna have to replace in the next year? And the honest to God answer was everything. Everything in this building was from 2006. We've already replaced the 2 dining room units because they had heat exchanger problems in the winter. And we are in North Georgia and it is frigid to our standards, and we had to have heat in the dining room. So these guys are next for sure. But, all right, well, we're blowing. So now I'm curious to see in the morning if their water is gone.